is too damn high. Rent is too
ignored. This is an area that has been totally ignored by elected officials, city council, you name the position in public office, they all have ignored this area. But the Attorney General can shine big in the state of New York by enforcing these laws by simply doing one thing, making sure, report to the governor and let the governor know that these landlords with violations has been raising tenants' rents, has been evicting tenants, and that can't be. Now, the Attorney General can take another challenge with the district attorneys to protect the people's rights. Landlords form a corporation. Say the corporation's name is Jack Doe, LLC, Jack Doe, INC. Excuse me for sniffing. I got a little allergy thing here, a little cold act, okay? But the problem is that these landlords who have formed these corporations are not citizens at all. They're not citizens. They have required your social security number. They have required banking information from you. They are permitted to do credit checks on you. The Attorney General can send a message all throughout this country that New York is the leader when it comes to protecting the rights of the American people, not only the citizens of the state of people of the state of New York, but the U.S. citizens in general. And he can rise to a surface or level in government like you've never seen. These landlords are immigrants who, not being a citizen and doing a credit check on an American citizen, the American citizen is open for identity theft, identity fraud, or you name it. But I know the Attorney General understands where he needs to go from here. Get this state in order and start with the most troubling of them all. Rent is too damn high. And these people who have violated tenants' rights have went a step further. That same landlord who formed the corporation has taken that tenant to court. Some of those tenants, not some, millions have been evicted. The Attorney General, with whatever body he made contact with, can do a number of things. And you have to take it from here, use your own imagination. Those tenants who was evicted, the landlord should be fined and give that tenant every dime they paid while living there, and that tenant should be paid retroactive for damages that landlord has caused for his non-citizenship attitude. Or if the landlord is a U.S. citizen and had those violations when going to court, the Attorney General, along with the governor, can sign it at the quick of a 3 seconds. That the U.S. citizen who's a landlord, who had those violations dated back as far as 1983, and had evicted that tenant with those violations, that tenant should be reimbursed, retroactive, every dime for pain and suffering caused by this landlord. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear any excuses. What about the landlord? The landlord knew he violated the law. Remember that TV program, or you do the crime, you do the time. I don't pity you. You force people to go into the streets and knowing you have violations. And city council knew it, state assembly knew it, U.S. senators, state senators knew it. They all knew it because they all were landlords and property owners. They chose not to get involved because, remember, they're not going to do one thing. They're not going to cut off the hands that feed them. None of them. And it's up to the Attorney General. Man, the Attorney General can look good. He can take a bold move and solve this one problem in the state of New York in 30 seconds. He will make headlines all across the state for fighting up and standing up for the people to get this state under control that will cause a massive rent reduction. Massive, massive rent reduction. Part 2 of what I'm here to address, the U.S. Attorney General, again, New York Attorney General, my bad, again, can look good again. Let me go to the foreclosure. I'm going to post the website right here on my screen. And what I want you to go to this website.
Rent is too damn high. Rent is too